Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that horizon completely flat, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use rulers to help us. So if I go into the view menu at the top and go to rulers, shortcut for that is Control and R if you need to know. Click on rulers. Now you'll see it's brought some rulers up across the top and down the side also. If we click on that ruler at the top and hold the mouse button down and drag it down over the horizon and then let go, we can see that we've now got a guide on the image. Now what we can use is we can use this to align the image, and you'll see why. What I'll do is go to image, image rotation and arbitrary. When I click on that, it allows us to rotate this canvas and ideally straighten the image up. So you've got, it's advisable to keep this quite low, the angle here. So what I'm going to do is just put that at 1 degree, and you'll see that even that 1 degree has quite a significant effect in the image. So, and I'm rotating it clockwise, so I OK that, and there we go. It's moved it around once, still not completely aligned. So what I'm going to do is go to image rotation again, arbitrary, and I'm going to click OK again, 1 degree clockwise. So that'll give us now 2 degrees rotation, and now I'm quite happy with how that's aligned. That looks nice and straight across the horizon. So I can move that, I can either move that guide out the way and let it go up here, or alternatively I can go to view and clear guides, and that will get rid of it. Okay, so now I'm going to go back into the crop tool again and drag this over the image, and I'm just going to crop it further just to get rid of those edges. So I'm just doing the same process as before, just to get rid of those black edges around the sides, and I'm going to OK that, and there we go. We've got our panoramic image all finished there. Now if you want to finish this off with, for instance, a border, if you're going to frame this, what I'd advise you do is you go to image and canvas size, and what I can do here is I can extend the size of the canvas around the image. So at the moment it's got canvas extension color black, okay, and the width and height are in pixels. If I change these to inches and just go an extra 1 inch on the top and on the sides, and an extra 1 inch on the top and bottom, and click OK, you see this has put a border around the image. If I go back to canvas size, and now this time change the canvas extension color to white, and I'm going to go to centimeters even. Actually, I'll go to millimeters, it'll make it easier. I'm just going to put a 3mm white border after that. Click OK. So I did a little white border, and now one more final time I can go into canvas size, set that to black again, and I'm going to set this again to inches, and this time I'm going to go 3 inches on the width and 3 inches on the height. Click OK, and there we go. Now we've got that whole image framed. Click it once more just to get it back. There we go. Now I've got that whole image framed in a nice border. Now, as one last final thing to finish the image off, I'm going to add, there it is, the type tool. I'm going to zoom in, and we're just going to add our name to the bottom of the image. So all I need to do is draw a text box here, and I'm going to change the font to something a little bit more normal. Something like Helvetica is a good font. So where's that? Helvetica. Don't want purple font. I want white font for this. Now what I'm going to do is add a little copyright symbol. To do that, you hold down the Alt key on your keyboard. It's just to the left of the space bar, and hold Alt and press G and space, and then just type your name. And you often type the year as well, just to show when you took the image. Now if I click just back on the move tool at the top there, it'll just get rid of the border around the text. I can just move this into place. We'll just align it with the edge of the image. If you want to, you could bring the rulers out again to line that up. And there you go. There's our copyright symbol and the name and the year that we took the image. And then all you need to do again is click Layer, Flatten. That flattens that text. If you wanted to keep the text editable, you might leave the layers there and save it as a Photoshop file, so PSD. Now what I'd have to do is go to File, Save As, and we'll set this as Panorama Final. Click Save. It'll bring up the JPEG options here. At the moment the quality is set to high. It's just calculating how big the file is going to be, and it's saying it's going to be 1.7 megabytes. That is absolutely fine. Click OK, and there we go. Just check that it's gone into the right file. I'm just going to open it up again. Open with Photoshop, and there we have it. There's our panoramic image set up with a border.